Hey everyone, I wanted to do a vlog on cloth diapering. We are 1 year in, yay! And a lot has changed in 1 year. When I began a year ago, I had 3 boys in cloth. My 3-year-old was still wetting. He was still peeing at nighttime, so he was in the cloth diaper at night. And since then, he's not anymore, so I only have 2 now. And my 2-year-old is pretty much fully potty trained, at least what I consider potty trained. He wears a diaper at nap and nighttime, so we're only going through 2 a day for him, and then the 1-year-old, of course, is in diapers full time. So a lot less diapers than when I first started, which is great. So a few things have changed in the past couple months. I'll talk about that. I revamped my stash a little bit. I found that my tot spots the elastic wasn't holding up, which I did a video on, and I just decided to sell those 2 because I figured the chance of the elastic going out and the other one that was a little bit loose was pretty good. So, and I always wanted to get some Bum Genius Elementals. I never wanted to pay the price for them, so I did buy them used, and I'm excited about. I'll show you those in a minute. But anyway, here's the tot spots. And I love them. This one's like bright orange. I don't really love the bright colors, but these are great. But I do have to stuff them. So if I use these for my 1-year-old, which I do, I don't use them for my 2-year-old. I have to stuff them, and I use them for like when grandparents come over or taking the baby to church, childcare situations, or I use them just, I don't know, if I don't want to use a cover and pre-fold. But yeah, they're nice. So replacement for the tot spot, so I don't have to stuff them, and hopefully the elastic won't go out. I got a few used Bum Genius Elementals. So this is a Bum Genius Elemental. This is probably the one in the best shape. I got 2 of them for $11 and the other 2 for $18 based on the shape that they were in. And these are the old style. They actually have Velcro, which is what I wanted, so I'm very pleased. This actually just kind of floats, which is great because it dries easier. I'm really pleased with these so far. I have left them on Luther, my youngest, for 3.5 hours, which you're really not supposed to do, but I kind of just wanted to see how much they would hold, and it did well. It didn't leak or anything, so I was pleased. Another thing, we just needed more covers. I know that sounds crazy since a lot less diapers we're going through, but you know, if I didn't get around to doing laundry or something, and we have 3 different places in the house where we change babies, so I just wanted the ease of having more covers. So I didn't want to pay a lot for them though. But I really wanted flip covers. I did not want to pay for anything other than flip and flip Velcro. I love the Velcro. I just think it's easier to deal with. And the flips, my flips have held up great. The elastic is fine. I haven't had like any other problems with the pull or the PUL or anything. I do have staining on mine. This particular one is not stained because it's actually a newer one that I bought, a new used one. I found a listing on eBay for $40. Buy it now. So I bought that sucker right away. I was very excited about that because I was finding them to be like $10, even used ones. So I was really happy about that deal. So I bought them right away. I bought 9 more, and now we are stocked downstairs and upstairs, so that's great. And so I'm really happy with the changes I've made in my stash. Let's see. Oh, so it's warmer out with the spring and the summer, and I haven't really had any stink issues like coming out of the dryer or coming out of the washer, because Tide works wonderful. I mean, it just cleans those suckers right up. But I'm really nervous about getting stink issues because I hate it. So I know that with the heat, the ammonia builds up a little bit, and since I only wash twice a week, it could be a risk for me to possibly be getting stinkies. So I added a soak to my wash routine, and I just basically I run it through twice, and on the first one I put detergent detergent in and I keep the lid up, and it just soaks for a good like 30 minutes, and then I run that through, and then I do another wash. And I always do hot rinses because I use a lot of detergent, a lot of my Tide, and I find that the hot rinses get out the Tide better. My washer actually is really old, and it doesn't have a hot rinse cycle, so I have to put it on pre-wash, and that actually just is a hot rinse. It might be a little bit shorter than a typical rinse cycle, but it works fine. So I kind of have to be around like the house when I'm doing the laundry, but since I have a 4-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 1-year-old, I am here most of the time, so that's fine. I still wet pail my poopy diapers in the garage, and I dry pail my pee diapers, and usually there aren't nearly as many poop diapers as in the past, so because my 2-year-old is going poop on the potty most of the time, so that's great, because you don't want soaking diapers that long, even though with the soaking, these flip, and I only put him, most of the poops are the ones that are wet pailed are in these flip covers, and they're great. They have been soaked, they have been thrown in the dryer, everything, and the pull is fine, the elastic's fine, everything's fine. So I really recommend the flip covers, and I recommend Velcro. I think they're much easier. So that is my update for cloth diapering 1 year in, and I will talk to you guys later.